Have you ever wondered why, when you visit a museum, lots of the objects on display are the ones that are fancy, expensive, or show special occasions rather than the everyday objects that we use most often in our daily lives? There are many reasons for this, but one of them is that we just don't really keep the everyday objects, so they don't survive long enough to become part of a museum display. Do you hang on to all of your old socks, your broken cups, or your half-used pencils? I would guess not. But it is these everyday objects that can often tell us lots about how ordinary people lived their lives, such as what they drank, how they slept, how they kept clean, and how they used the toilet. In this video, we are going to have a think about some of the objects that people have used in the past to keep their bodies clean and tidy. The first item comes from our Roman handling box and is something that most people don't recognise when they first see it. It's a replica of a Roman sponger, or a sponge on a stick. Can you think what it might have been used for? I'll give you a clue. Romans didn't use toilet paper like we do today. Instead, they cleaned with water. Can you guess now? They used wet sponges on sticks to clean themselves after using the toilet. They even had long, open communal toilets where they could sit next to one another chatting away whilst they did their business, and then clean themselves afterwards with a sponger that was shared between people. This might seem rather odd to us now, but it was normal to them. The next item is rather more recognisable. This is a comb made from cow bone, and it comes from our Saxons and Vikings handling box. We might think of Vikings as scary, untidy people who roamed about fighting the whole time, but they were actually much more sophisticated than that. They had beautiful clothing, intricate jewellery, and they took care of their appearance. Many Saxons and Vikings had long plaited hair, so they would need a good comb to keep it all in order. The combs most people use today are made from plastic, but this had not yet been invented, so this comb is made from animal bone. Animal bone was used for many different things for thousands of years before plastics came along. It is strong, cheap, and can be formed into many shapes. It is also a natural product that biodegrades easily, unlike plastics, which pollute the planet when we throw them away. The Victorians often used animal bone to make this next type of object too. Can you guess what it is? Part of it is missing. This is a Victorian toothbrush taken from our Victorians handling box. The toothbrush handle was made from animal bone, and the bristles might have been something like boar hair, but they have long since disappeared. Our everyday objects are the things that we often have the most contact with, but also are the ones for which we think about the least. Maybe the next time you're brushing your teeth, combing your hair, or going to the toilet, have a think about all the everyday objects that you use around you. Maybe consider what they are made from, where they have come from, and what will happen to them once you have finished using them. All three of the items explored here are part of different handling boxes that are available to hire from Western Museum. There are lots of different topics, and the boxes contain a wide range of both replica and original objects, as well as images, information, books and activities. To find out more about our handling boxes, as well as other resources for learning, including activity boxes, learning sessions and teachers' resources, head to the Western Museum website or contact a member of the learning team.